Shalom to Israel, but mainly to the elected Israel, and those being humble, we say to the hopeful elected Israel. Shalom to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone, the Akim, doing the work. Let's give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Ruach Kodash, and double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone again. Double honors for teaching us this truth in all honesty and sincerity. You know, we lost. Well, no, I can't say we lost. I'll say the heavens gained an angel, and first and foremost with that, I want to go to the scripture, because without the Lord creating this man to enlighten and bring the truth, as our elders and apostles did or do, we wouldn't know what we know now. You know, if Yahushua didn't do what he did, we wouldn't know what we know now. If Paul didn't do what he did, we wouldn't know what we know now. If Ezekiel didn't do what he did, we wouldn't know what we know now. If Elias didn't do what he did, we wouldn't know what we know now. All through the power and spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, B'Shem Ruach Kodash. You know, again, all praise, glory, and honor be to Yahweh, B'Shem Yahushua. But to the elder, I want to pull this up, because this hit me back when I was younger. I didn't understand who it was talking about, but now that our teachers have been removed out of the corner, you know, and that we see our teachers now, we didn't know nothing about where they was at. I'm gonna get Isaiah 57, and I'm speaking about the elder Ariah. You know, it's beautiful, man, to give reverence to your elders and your apostles and the bishops, to give double honors as the men of the Lord, preaching the truth for centuries. After all the deception we've been taught and given, the Lord's word is true. He said, I'm gonna get that too. But let me get back to the elder. This is Isaiah 57. The righteous perish, and no man lay it to heart. And merciful men are taken away, none considering that the righteous is taken away from the evil to come. And what is the evil to come? An ill day, an ill time. Eve, ill. Jacob's trouble. The MOT being mandatory. In Revelation 13:16, Yahweh said, no man, well, it was given to John, no man will buy or sell without this. And the whole world has been ran through the operation of consumers and sellers, businessmen, and nowadays women, right? But again, Isaiah 57, verse 1, the righteous perish, and no man lay it to heart, and merciful men are taken away, and none consider that the righteous is taken away from the evil to come. Verse 2, he shall enter into peace, They shall rest in their beds, each one walking in his uprightness. Okay? But my lesson that I'm going into is concerning the day of the Lord. And the reason why I want to bring this up is because, let me get it. I just found this out today. This is February, 27? But in the next 2 days, Wednesday, the 1st, look what's about to happen. First day of women's history. You know, for the past couple of years or 2 years or whatever, I've been hearing about everybody got a day. Everybody got a day. You know, the Alphabet Coalition got a day. The matter of fact, this is the first day of Women's History Month. So, you know, this is a whole month thing. This is like, okay, it's going back to the civil rights thing. February, they decided to give so-called Negroes in America a month, the shortest month out of the whole year, right? And now they decided to give women March. I don't know if this happened last year, but I just seen this. March 2023, first day of Women's History Month. And look where it starts. Look where it starts. You can't make this up. For one, March has what, 30, 31 days in it? February has, what, 28 days in it? So, you see where I'm going? They have set up a system based on manipulation, you know, mentally giving people a sense of giving people a sense of importance, right? Ecclesiastes 7:7, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. You know, they gave y'all Black History Month. They gave y'all Martin Luther King Day. Now they giving y'all Women's Month. I believe they even gave the northern country, you know, or some of the northern tribes of the northern kingdom, Salakia, a month or a day. I know it's like Puerto Rican month or day or something like that, you know. Well, you know, you're not Puerto Rican, you know. You're not Mexican. You're not Cuban. So on and so forth. Just like you're not a Haitian. You're not an African American, Black African American, Black American. You're not a Jamaican or West Indian. Indian means savage. In Esau Edom's definition. Okay? You're not a North American Indian. None of that. But back to Ecclesiastes 7:7, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad. In these days and time, who's a wise man? Let's get it. Proverbs 9 and 10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the holy is understanding. With all thy getting, get understanding, and the Spirit is only on the elect of Israel to get this understanding. That's why we're counted, I'll put it that way, as madmen. We are counted as the enemies of this world, because the wisdom that's been given to us through the fear that he gave us. You know, we all have fear in the Lord, some greater than others. You know, but we all have that fear. While the rest of the world is engulfed in doing what makes them feel good, doing what the world says is right, even when we know Esau Edom runs this world and they say what's good is evil and what's evil is good. This wisdom, we get mad, but the Lord, he also said, be angry, but sin not. You have to have these words. You can't survive off bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, the Most High, and his only begotten Son, which is his only begotten Son, Salakia, in the volume of the whole book. I want to pull that Ecclesiastes up again. Ecclesiastes 7 and 7. Surely oppression make a wise man mad, because we've been oppressed on every side, on all sides. Family, personal relationships, marriage, your place of employment. Even if you have your own business, running your own business, oppressed on all sides as a so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, who are actually the children of Israel. Pertaining to the prophecy of Deuteronomy 28, pertaining to the prophecy of Psalms 83. So they gave y'all a gift. Yeah, let's get back to it. First day of Women's History Month, starting on the Passover and almost to the end of the Passover. Coincidence? So during the Passover, or the month of the Passover, you know, a lot of women are going to be out here celebrating Women's History Month. Lord willing, I can't wait I would love to see how this month goes down. With all the prophecies that the Lord has told us about, you know, the pride of women, just like the pride of Esau Edom, the devil, even Satan getting back up together again. He gave y'all a month And that pride is going to take a lot of y'all out. Just say it like that. That pride is going to take a lot of y'all out. If you're a woman in the truth, humble yourself. I'll just say it like that. Why? Why, man? Luke 14:11. Whosoever exalteth himself shall be abased, and he that humbleth himself shall be exalted. Now this is particularly to the men of Israel. And the Lord has told us to walk in his way, humbling ourselves. There's many scriptures on how to handle ourselves, to be humble, to be as sheep. This is not our world, quoting Yahushua. This is not our world. If it were, our Savior would have been called thousands of angels to fight, twos of thousands to fight. And to make this long story short, because I'm not about to get into all that, right? I want to cut it back to this simple factor. You have all these days and months that they're giving y'all. Check this day out. Check this day out. Matter of fact, Amos 5, look at that, 5. And that's when the Passover is going to be this month. You know? Amos 5:18. Woe unto you that deserve the day of the Lord, or desire, Salakia, desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. Yeah. We've been fed through Christianity the rapture, the day of the Lord returning, to save all of those from what? They haven't gone into the prophecies. To save what? To save you all from all your sinning, your transgression against him. Is that what he coming to do? That's why there is no fear. That's why there is no wisdom. This world is full of folly. Amos 5:18 again. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. Verse 19. As if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into a house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. Okay, a lion. Anything terrible. This lion right here could be, you escape, you get away from the FEMA cap militia running around. And then you run and meet a bear. Or in the midst of your running, you end up running into a group of savage, ain't got nothing to do, just got out of prison after 30, 40 years, right? Meet a bear. Or went into the house, got away from them. And you went into a house, or you thought it was a place of safe, of refuge, right? And leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him. You in that house, and someone come out. Not even someone. It could be a beast. A teeth of beast, wild beast. and chew your ass up. Or at least punch you in some significant parts. How you gonna heal that? Unless the Lord gives you some some antibiotics, some alcohol, peroxide, some bandages. You know, if you don't bleed out from whatever happened, it's gonna get infected. So let me go back to Amos 5 again and 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord, to what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. Okay? Ill times. And those the Lord has been preparing, we already, hey man, we don't know the extreme of it, but with the knowledge that we do have, the wisdom that we do have, there's peace. There's peace. The only fear we have is Yahweh Shem Al-Shah. That's our main fear. Peace. Yeah. I'm going to just go here. All right, let's pick this up, see where they go. John 14:20. Peace I leave with you. My peace I give you. Not as the world giveth. You know, a gift destroys the heart. Right? Not as the world giveth, give I unto you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. Peace. Like a lesson that I did earlier, I didn't download it yet, but Lord willing, I get to it. Here, it's right here. It's right here. Isaiah 26. Tawada Yahweh Shem Shah. Isaiah 26:3. Thou wilt keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee, because he trusteth in thee. Okay? If you're trusting, David said about his shield and his buckler, it's not going to save him. And I'm roughly paraphrasing. You know? But it's the Lord. It's the name of Yahweh. His name is Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah. You know? That's our salvation. Do not forget. You stacking 100 bottles of water in 30 different places is not going to save you. We are being brought low for a reason. Humble yourself. He that exalted himself will be abased. And he that humbleth himself will be exalted. Did not our Lord Yahweh Shah do that? Did not he go through that? To the extremes. How much more for us? And I hope I don't forget it, but there's a particular verse that I want to pull out about peace. Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah. 1 Timothy 7. 1 Timothy 1:7. 2 Timothy 1:7. Salakia. For Yahweh power have not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. Not to fear any of these things out here in this world. Not even our enemies. It's written, the Lord said, if a man's ways please the Lord, he will make even his enemies to serve him. And we're coming to those times where your faith has to be built up through the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You don't have to argue with nobody. Let the Lord speak to them. He said, I will put my words in your mouth. You ain't got to go back and forth with nobody. You know, it's going to be so many situations. And the people around us, hey, man, most of y'all is going to just have to shut up. I'm going to keep it like that. I'm going to keep it PG. Y'all going to have to shut up. Be quiet. Because you got all these days, everybody going to be in their pride. Oh, today is St. Patrick's Day. Today is the 4th of July. My people died in the army on this day. Well, there's a greater army coming. There's a greater day coming. Okay? To the hopeful elect of Israel. 2 Timothy 1:7 again. For our power, Yahweh, have not given us the spirit of fear, but of power, and of love, and of a sound mind. This is the last one I'm going to pull up. Isaiah 33:6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. Wisdom. The wisdom of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. The fear of the Lord shall be the stability of thy times, and understanding the Lord. Humbling ourselves, being humbled, being clothed with humility. Yahweh Yahushua Ratazah. Moses was clothed with humility. Yahushua was clothed with humility. All the great men of Israel were clothed with humility. Ezra, Jeremiah, so on and so forth. Once again, Isaiah 33:6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. With that, I'm going to close out, giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Ruach Kadash, and double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone. Again, Barakatah, Yahushua, Ba'ashem Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Barakatah. Barakatah to the elders, to the apostles, to the bishops, to the Akim, to the Akwaf, to the little children, believing in this truth. And till next time, Yahweh, Yahushua, Ratazah, endure. Shalom.